Today we're going to show you this awesome simple invention called the hay loader and the huge help it's been to us. We'll show you how we found it and what it took to get it back going and what it does for us on the farm today. But this all started when we had about 3 acres of hay to do, and we sort of jumped in with both feet and no brain and figured, how hard can it be to move the hay from the field into the barn? Well, it's hard enough that it spawned ingenious inventions over the decades, including buck rakes, sulky rakes, overshot stackers, beaver slides, and so forth. But we had a better plan. We were just going to grab up our pitchforks and get to work. Now in year 1, we ended up harvesting off 7,905 pounds of hay from our 3.8 acres. An average pitchfork, we could pick up about 10 pounds of hay. So we're looking at 790 scoops. That is a very long time. We lasted about an acre doing this. So we moved to plan B. That was to make a little baby buck rake to fit on the front of our loader. We actually went through several generations of this, including a giant claw to hold it on place. It worked surprisingly well, but was fairly inefficient, and it also kept breaking. We could lift about 50 pounds. Then we were maxing out the height that our loader could go, and we were still having to scoop it by pitchfork anyway. So then we took a visit to the Blue Creek Dairy and saw their beautifully restored John Deere hay loader, and we knew we had to have one. After months staring into hedgerows along the roadside, we put up a Facebook message to some of the local homestead groups. The response was quick and astonishing. Within a day, we had 3 viable options, and this beauty was one of them. So David and I headed out to get our next big farm equipment purchase. David, what are we doing? Yeah. We came to see something else, right?
We came to see a hay loader.
Here's what we ended up with, and so we began the process to breathe life back into another farm relic. No quiet retirement option for this one. Some of the original colors, including the green, and you can see it here a little darker, and the orange remain. This model has the optional dropping deck. You sucked in too large or heavy of a clump, that the deck would just push down and absorb it. The trailing wheels and their adjusters and the locks all freed up, as well as all of the grease points done on the pickup rake. These are the huge old main axle bearings. They are large cast case, lovely roller bearing innards. Unfortunately, this one of the castings on this has been cracked, and we'll have to figure out how to fix it.
From what I'm reading online, repairing cast iron should be done by brazing. That's talents and equipment that I don't have. And the option of going to town and paying someone to do it involves paying someone and going to town, both of which I really hate. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to MIG weld it, see how this goes. Perfect, but it'll do.
You join us now 5 months later. Life just got in the way. We got a little busy. As you can see, the landscape has changed a little bit. And so, because it's quite cold in the garage, we're moving inside to the basement to get all the raker bars built. Back out into the cold now. Unfortunately, we're missing a few pieces. A couple of these brackets, 7 or 8 teeth that I need to make, and the big one is 2 of these suction lifters. So we're gonna try to fabricate what we can. So we head back into the garage. Finally, the day came to put it to use, and the results were amazing. Actually using this thing is a strange mix of serene with a gentle click, click, squeak rhythmic pattern in the background, and absolutely overwhelming as wave after wave of hay flows over the top. But most of the time, it's just a fun, pleasant job being up here. So one thing that I'm less excited about with this very personal interaction with the hay is not knowing exactly what's coming over the top of this. And by that I mean, somewhere in this field, there's half of a snake. I know if I was very careful to mow or rake around him, but somewhere else is the other half of the snake. And I don't know where that is. Hopefully not like right in there. That also means that there are other whole snakes in this field somewhere. Maybe that thing pushing on my leg and moving around right now is one of them. Or maybe it's just a thistle stalk being a pain. You never really know. Got half a load in right now, and then it's just a matter of laying out the second sling on top of that for the second half of the load. And then it's a real easy pickup when we get to the barn. Now we're starting to get up there a ways, and so we're still pulling up from the hay loader, but we're above the top of the truck, so balance becomes a bit of an issue, as you can see. And it's a matter of trying to lay all the grass fibers right so that we can make a little muffin top on top of all this and get another 4 feet up above the truck. Make for a fun ride on the way backward. We're a little bit of ways up here. We'll be done with this in about 3 minutes, which is good because there is quite a nice storm developing over there coming our way. Done. We made it out with plenty of time to spare this time. It's a good feeling to be driving away from the field with that coming. Hi, I'm Simon.
And I'm Heather, and we call this Cozy Cow Farm.
We're not really farmers.
But I'm a farmer.
We just bought the farmhouse with the land,
Got some chickens.
then we added some cows. And we're still trying to figure out what we're doing. So subscribe to join us on our journey of trying to learn this.
Or comment and let us know what you'd like to see.